Decision Plus has been and still is a leading stock market service provider. From training to coaching, we cover it all. Try both our software as well as our coaching site, completely free for 10 days without obligation. No credit card is needed to sign up for the trial. The trial subscription will be automatically canceled for you at the end. DecisionPlus.com, your stock market service center. Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try marketgurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above. Market Vision Plus is the trading companion of so many investors. Make your fundamental and technical analysis easy with Canada's #1 stock market decision-making software. Research, decide, and follow your positions with Market Vision Plus. See the menus just above this program and try Market Vision Plus for 10 days without any obligation after the show. When it comes to day trading, Trader Plus is the right tool. Track 50 quotes simultaneously. Create dozens of quick lists. Display as many as 30 real-time intraday charts at the same time. Watch the action with candlesticks or bar charts as fast as 10 seconds. See the market by sectors. Use the chart models already prepared for you. Try Trader Plus for 10 days in the menu above without any obligation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Swing Trading Show, Wednesday, November 9, memorable November 9, 2016. Everyone got stuck their pants down yesterday night. Everyone was expecting Hillary Clinton to win, and it is Trump that won. And so many things went on this morning. A lot of volatility on the market at first. And to me, it seems like the market doesn't know where it's going yet, because there's a lot of divergence in between the different sectors. So in the very short term in swing trading for the next few days, I mean, we have no guarantee at all, but we never have any guarantee in the stock market. But I mean, we're not sure at all which direction is going to go. And the market is under reflection right now. So there was a bunch of people talking on the TV this morning that had provoked some volatility, and finally we have a gain. You know, 165 on the Dow Jones, 33 on Nasdaq, and 123 in Toronto. But right at first this morning, the Dow started 80 points down. 2 minutes later, it was going up 100 points, and then went down again and up and down and up, and now we are stabilized here at 18,500, and we see the same scenario everywhere. It seems like now we have reached for a moment the comfortable point, but I mean, anything can happen this afternoon. It can still come back down. So it's a nice day for day trading. Not sure it is the best day to take some position. Over the crowd this morning, we had a big difference. 3 type of customers. Some that were not very well. Actually, 1/3 for each. One third was very minimal invested, and some people were around 50%, and another third were a lot were invested to the maximum. And not many people has lost money. Most of the people hasn't been very much affected this morning, and the percentage like of 20% has made a lot of money this morning. And but it all depends when you have sold. So so here, by the way, I see Nemaska Lithium here. We have Mr. Guy Bourassa, CEO of Nemaska Lithium, that is here today. So right after me, Maxime will drive the interview because I have to leave on an urgent meeting. And we'll be talking about Nemaska Lithium. We have some pictures for you and a lot of good information about this company. So in a few seconds, we're going to a very short pause, and after that, we will be technically analyzing the market that is way different from one sector to another. So first of all, some people were probably very, very wary yesterday night. First, the US dollar goes up, but you see what happened yesterday? See, right at first, we've seen that Trump we could not say we knew he was going to win, but he was certainly in advance compared to Hillary Clinton. And the Nikkei market is the first to close during the night. And at the time they closed, it was at the worst, and the market closed right there. So it's going to reopen right here tomorrow morning, probably, if our index stays as they are. And the China market closed later, so that's why it had a chance to come back before. And when the London market opened this morning, it was like nothing. Then it went down as the US market went down, and finally ended up closing with an increase. But no reversing of the downtrend yet, but at least it's a positive number. And for the SPY, but look, we came back to where we were, and the NASDAQ too. So really, right now, it's a very big change in the situation. It went from the worst to the best. So everyone yesterday night was expecting to see the market very, very, very negative this morning. At a certain point, while I was watching the U.S. future yesterday night, at one point the Dow was down about 850 points, close to 900 at some point. But this morning when I woke up, I look at the quote and say, only a couple hundred points down. That's nothing. And finally, you know, we are now positive. But, who knows what's going to happen? I think the market is looking himself for a direction, because we just came back where we were the day before. But the very negative effect of Trump winning the election, the people were expecting, is just not happening. So who knows? Maybe this guy is going to change the situation. But we have seen one thing for sure, is that the American people were very tired of the establishment way of doing business and politics, and it seems like they needed new blood there. And it's not the only place. It happened everywhere else in the world right now. So everyone is trying someone else, I could say. So we'll be looking at the energy, the gold, and the mine, and the other sector whenever we come back from the break. And I remember, for those that weren't there at the beginning of the show, we have the CEO of Nemaska Lithium with us today. And right after the show, you will have this interview live, and we have a lot of very interesting questions for Mr. Bourassa. So.
Find answers to your questions by emailing your host at btm@decisionplus.com.
5 good reasons to manage your investments with National Bank Direct Brokerage. Commission fees fixed at $9.95 anytime for all clients and starting at only $6.95 for active investors. No administrative fees if you hold at least $20,000 in your accounts. Registered accounts available in U.S. currency. Powerful tools to help you manage your portfolio. Award-winning customer service and satisfaction levels amongst the highest in the industry. To learn more, visit nbdb.ca or call us now.
Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try marketgurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here, okay. Oops, Max. Can I have the question bar and the question in English for the audience, please? Because today is the day. It's a good day for some question. So look, the gas was going down this morning. Now it's going up at yesterday's high. And USO was down this morning, and at 11, just past 11, we had a big surge, and it's now stabilized, and the oil stocks are back up. At the beginning, at first, the gas and the crude oil were going down, and I was wondering why the crude oil was going down, because Trump has won. And Trump said he's voting in favor of the Keystone Pipeline. He wants to relight all the coal company that has been the coal mines that have been closed. 12,000 coal projects were stopped on the Obama mandate. And also he said that he was going to crank up the U.S. exploration. So that's a lot of good news for the crude oil. And I was very, very amazed to see the crude oil going down at the beginning, not only the crude oil, but the oil stock. And right now, it's the gas that is taking up at the moment with the beginning of a new bullish cycle. And since most of the sector went down this morning and then started to go back up, the gold went up right at first as opposed to the other stock that were going down. But now that the sector that were going down are going back up, it's the gold that is going down. So there is a chance to see the gold back down to the gold stock back down to zero, because the gold is down to zero from here to there this morning, and the silver seems to following the same path. And look at the UNG keep pushing, as I said just earlier. And the mining went up, it's now stabilized. The financial went up, now stabilized. The industrial are doing exactly the same thing. So from this morning bottom on most of the sector, all of them came back up. The other one that is weaker is the consumer discretionary that refuses to come back on the positive side or even to the zero line. So in swing trading, it's not very, very clear yet where we are going yet, you know. So it went from worse to good, and I think now we have to wait until the opinions settles on something. HOU bought today at 710. So let's check that out. HOU should do like the crude oil, and it's 708. You paid 710. That's okay. Keep it there, because it's the beginning of a new bullish cycle, and it was an oversold situation. But you have to remember one thing: if we ever break it would come to 630. You'd have you would have a bearish signal. So the risk is from 710 to 630. So that's 80 cents a risk that you have there. And I wish you good luck on it. About 5,000 HVU. 354 at the opening this morning. Yeah, because like most of the people, they were expecting to see the market going very bad. But you should have thought at some. Maybe you didn't watch the game yesterday night, though. But I saw the game was yesterday night, as I showed you with the China and Japan. But this morning, I was so surprised seeing the index down, the Dow Jones down by a couple hundred points only. So in my mind, it went from the 850 point down yesterday, according to the future, to 200. So that was a big back up there. You know, it came back up very, very fast. So I'm not sure that was really the right decision. It's 329 right now. You're losing 25 cents approximately. But one thing is important is this level right now. So you paid 354, under 320, I would escape this situation. Is it a good entry point for UWTI? WTI. Oh, it's the same thing as the crude oil, this thing. Because that's it looks like it's doing the same thing. I don't know what it is exactly. What is that? Eh?
Just 3 times the volatility of USO.
Okay, it's 3 times volatility of USO. A good entry. So it's the same thing as, would you buy the crude oil right now, as the person just presently said with HOU. So it's about the same thing. If you haven't done it for now and still watching the market this afternoon, I'd suggest that if you do it at the beginning of the next bullish cycle. I'm sorry. And at the next bullish cycle, that would be here. So like 2040, okay? At 2040. And is it time to buy USO? Same recommendation. And but that's all the time I have for now. So thank you very much for attending, and don't go away, because in the next few minutes, just leave everything as it is. We'll be back. Maxime is going to do the interview with Mr. Guy Bourassa, CEO of Nemaska Lithium. Thanks very much for attending.